I left y'all last, I was working at a job. I no longer work at the job. I had to stop cake decorating and baking and selling my stuff. Y'all know I've been doing that for years and years and years. And to me, I was successful at it. I just feel like I've seen over six figures, you know, doing that alone. I enjoyed what I loved and what I did. It caused major issues to my body. Just like when you drive your car too damn much, it gets wear and tear on your car. Basically, you can wear and tear your body, and that's what ended up happening around last year, in the beginning of last year. And for a long time, I was fighting through it and just making it worse. So I talked about this in previous vlogs, the ones that I left up on this channel. You know, my arm is messed up. I finally went to see a doctor. I got my x-rays taken. I got some tests done. Basically, I have scapular dyskinesis, right? And it's just an issue with my shoulder, basically. And so I will be starting physical therapy soon. And, you know, the hope is between 3 to 6 months, my arm won't hurt as much and I can like go back to doing like normal things, because I am right-handed. I use my arm a lot, my hand a lot, my wrist a lot. I thought I had like carpal tunnel or something like that, and honestly I think I was developing carpal tunnel when I was cake decorating a lot, because I was running my business and working at 9 to 5 doing cake decorating, and I was doing that like consistently for like a year and a half. So like I had orders and orders and orders. I moved to Virginia and just the orders were flowing. And then on top of that, I was working at 9 to 5. At my 9 to 5, I was making so many cakes, hundreds and hundreds of cakes a week. So it's like, you know, I blew my shit out. I blew my shit out, and I was just working through it, popping Tylenols, and I was getting massages and just trying to deal with it. I'm like, it's gonna go away, it's gonna go away. Mentally, I was thinking that it's gonna go away. I'm like, I need the money, I need the money. And then at some point I was like, okay, let me start investing my money so that I can have some money long term, because I just knew at some point I was gonna have to stop. Even though I was fighting through, I was like, I'm gonna have to stop at some point. So yeah, that's that. I had to make a game plan. Basically, I had to get real disciplined over a short period of time to be able to just be like, fuck that 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck y'all, fuck that 9 to 5. So I live comfortable now. Sorry, I ain't mean to keep. But I live comfortable now. I'm not struggling. I'm not in survival mode, bitch. I'm not like, I have very good days. More so than like bad days. The only time I'm feeling like emotionally unstable, I would say, is when I come on my cycle, which is actually now. Today is a little bit better, but I came on my cycle a couple days ago, and my mood is thrown off. But I've learned over the past year to regulate it. I know that I had to stop doing certain shit, like smoking was one of them. I stopped smoking last year. That was another thing. And I have no urge to even smoke. I hit a blunt. This was in, I went on vacation. I hit a blunt one time, 2 puffs, and I was sick. Like, it made me literally sick. I said, oh no, I don't want no more. I thought I'd never feel like that. And I was like, oh no. Not saying I would never pick it up again. I might. I'm going on another little vacation, with my boo or something, or like honeymoon or anything like that. But full time, like how I was doing it, smoking every single day, all that, I had to stop that shit. It was fucking up my business. It was, at first I was like, oh, smoking was not that bad for me because I was painting and selling paintings, and it was like, it was calming my nervous system, I thought. But being off of that shit and realizing like how much better my brain functions, I knew, I'm like, nah, I would rather be like this than smoking. Smoking had me like, it had my face fucking broken out all the time. My gut was like, out of whack. You know, like it was just a lot of other shit. Yeah, it calms you down, make you feel good in that moment. But bitch, if I have to be high every single day to function, that was just not good. So I stopped doing that, and now I feel like I think more clear. You know, you kind of see stuff differently. And I'm not making like stupid irrational decisions, or I'm not like doing nothing crazy, you know? Like, and I just mean like I feel like I am a spontaneous person. I slow down a lot on that, just because sometimes you just gotta lock in. You just gotta lock in and be disciplined about shit. So I'm not like making any type of impulsive decisions, basically. I haven't done that in a long time. I've been really like grounded, like, okay, saying no to stuff, not doing certain things, cutting back on like meeting new people, inviting new people in my life, because that can cause you to like start to spend money or start to do things you wouldn't normally do when you start to, um, bring more people around you and stuff like that. When I say I had to get disciplined with everything, like, bitch, everything. I don't need no new friends. I don't need no new people in my life. I don't need no new random situations going on. Like, I'm content. I am fine with how everything is in my life right now, and happy with a lot of things that's going on in my life right now. So, the only thing I will say is I don't really like living in Virginia, but it's not just Virginia. It's just in the United States in general. And I think a lot of people feel like that because of how the economy is right now in the U.S. You start to get older and you're looking at your finances and you're looking at like how the world is and stuff. Like some shit is not making sense no more. Like a lot of us honestly is better off living in a whole nother state. Like if you have income coming in that to where as though you can work anywhere in the world, the best thing for you to do is move somewhere else. Like my little sister, I think she got 2 more weeks left here in the US. She lives in Maryland, but she's going back to Egypt. I talked about her before, how she moved back here. She only been over here for about 2 years now. Yeah. About the same amount of time as I've been in Virginia. And she going back to Egypt. I said I don't blame her. She was living in Egypt for a few years, so it's like she knows her way around there, and she is just much better in a lot of different countries. Like I'm ready to get my passport and get the fuck on. Like the only thing that really is stopping me is my son finishing school. But other than that, because I don't want to jump from place to place to place, that's like too much on a kid. I can't be selfish like that. But when the time is right, when I feel it in my heart that the time is right, I am going. So I'm doing everything that I can right now to put money, keep continuing to put money aside. I've been investing and stuff like that. Keep putting money to aside so that I can go live somewhere where I'm like a lot stress free. Like I can live more. Like the little stuff that we do in America here and there, like we travel here and there, but you gotta work, and it's really not much to do. This is not the American dream here. It's too expensive. Like I moved a lot. So it's like I feel like I can go anywhere and just adapt. And if I don't like it, then I'll just move again. I was talking to my boyfriend about that, and he was just like, but you just gonna keep moving, moving, moving. Like, you're getting older, like, you have to settle somewhere. That is true. But at the same time, I just feel like if I have income coming in and I can move anywhere like that, like I'm not stationed somewhere where I have to be stuck working somewhere, why not? Why I can't? There's so many people out here that do that. Like so many people just travel. Like they make their income online. They stop to work on their laptop or whatever they got to do, and they just travel. Like they're not stationed somewhere. Once they get to a certain age, yes. Like I'm not that old. I'm not old at all. I'm still in my 30s. I just feel like you don't know how long you're gonna live, but at the same time, I can stop moving around when I'm 50, 60 years old. Who said that you're unstable because you want to move. You know, like I understand when kids is involved, sometimes it is best to keep your kids in one area so they can build friendships and build like whatever it is that they got going on. But I mean, then you got people who travel. Like your kids can grow up and just travel. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to make friends and then keep in contact with them. Like my older son has friends that he has met since middle school and still keep in contact with them. And when they get older, all of them get older, I'm pretty sure they're going to find ways to beat up and hang out with each other. That's just life. It's just like people move away from their family. What do you do when you want to go see your family? You go see them. You get on a plane. I'm about to cook. It's 4th of July, but I don't celebrate 4th of July. I stopped celebrating most holidays, basically all the holidays, except for my kid's birthday and my birthday. So I don't do that, but and I mean no holiday. I don't celebrate no holiday. I started that after last year. Last year in December, I was like, I am no longer participating in the bullshit. You guys will not be getting my money, okay, on these holidays. That's very unnecessary. I'm going to cook dinner. It is early in the morning. It's 11:32 in the morning. But I'm going to make dinner right now so I can get it out the way and I can just relax for the rest of the day. When I tell you I'm about to tear it down, honey, I already know it's good. I was tasting it as I was going. I'm just waiting on this daggone rice. Really good. Two. It has like nice little crunch. They juicy, they're not dry. So I'm probably gonna stream later when I get up. But as far as like vlogging, I think I'm done for today because I was going to, like I said, clean up. Not gonna do that Sunday. I'm just gonna get up early tomorrow, do my cleaning in the morning, so I could do like a deep clean and all that after I'm well rested. And then I'm gonna go out there in that garden. I bought some things for the garden, some weed killer. I need to cut some of those leaves off because I sprayed some of this bug stuff for like the little Japanese beetles that's been eating my stuff. I just had flowers though. I'm not growing like anything else. I did add mint in there and sunflowers, and there's some lavender in there, and the animals and insects have been tearing it up. I don't mind the butterflies and the bees and all that, but the other insects, I was like spraying it down, and some of I think the spray that I use, it say it doesn't affect your plants, but I noticed my plants are starting to, like, the leaves are starting to rot at the bottom. So I'm like, okay, maybe that is the problem. So I'm gonna cut some of the leaves down, but I have to do that early in the morning when it's not super hot. So thank y'all for watching me cook, but I'm about to enjoy. Bye. I am about to work on the garden for a little bit. It's not super hot right here. Like, my house is kind of in the shade. Thankfully, the front door is like on the side of the house. Um, but yeah, I usually let my cat out. My other cat, Snoopy, do not like being outside at all. He's terrified, so he don't come out. But this is what the garden is looking like. All right, there we go. See, I can see better. So this is what the garden is looking like. There is a gopher eating a lot of the garden. It was much fuller than this. You see, they ate my last sunflower there. But yeah. Ooh, these just grew in. I just noticed those. Um, yeah, a lot of those Japanese bugs have been eating the leaves. So we got some pretty stuff going on. Some bees. I don't mind the bees. I don't mind the butterflies. This one is my favorite. This one right here. Oh my goodness. That's my favorite one. But yeah, so we have a lot of rot going on because I just leaf rot because I sprayed that stuff. Basically, it dehydrated the leaves. So you can see everything just looks smashed. Now, like I said, it's two gophers that live over here that's been jumping in here eating every damn thing. This section was full. You can see all the plants. Like, they're literally eating the big ones now. Just taking the whole plant and getting the fuck out of Dodge with my shit. But yeah, these little Japanese bugs here, they are the culprit for all the little spots. I decided not to spray anymore because that's what's damaging the bottom. But yeah, it's still beautiful. Still beautiful. This one is pretty too. The color is pretty. So yeah. So you can see the damage. You can see the leaf damage that it caused. A lot of it through here. um, I was gonna come through and cut, but it's looking like they just are going to break off on their own. So I guess there's no need. I'm just going to water everything before it gets super hot.
But coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie. Coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything's